Hey, happy, I think Monday afternoon. What's up, Gra? Hello. Um, yeah, I was gonna record a video today, but I'm just gonna do it live. Talk about the Ginger Dead Man uh, collector set from Full Moon Features, and that we received. Well, it's up on Full Moon Features website right now, but we received a copy when we went to the Church of Chills on Saturday live. So I'll tell you a little bit about that and show you the Gingerdead Man collector's set. Um, of course, we had Robin Sidney, who was featured. Good to see you. Featured in the start in the Gingerdead Man, featured in my thumbnail there. So we took a picture and had a good time. So let's see. We'll start with a little bit about this event. So it was Saturday. Charles Band, of course, the owner and producer at Full Moon Features. He's done hundreds of movies, great movies, of which Puppet Master and whoop, hold on, emergency. Whoa. I'm gonna check now if that music's too loud. A little bit, huh? Let's see. All right, we'll back off on that a little bit. All right, there we go. All right. Emergency avoided. So where was I before the alarm? Yeah, so Charlie, so he bought this church in downtown Cleveland, 130-year-old church, and on Saturday he had the first live event there. And there's the first video. I took a ton of video footage. I know that he's going to put out a documentary or at least a video on maybe on his website or something of the event. So, I'm trying to be respectful on what videos I put out from the event, but I do have some. The one that I put up already, Andrew Divoff, just a great interview. So I put that up. You can enjoy that in my video section, and I'll be releasing some more. It was a fun event. 130-year-old church that they filmed Death Streamer, the new that's out now. You can watch it on Full Moon Features, maybe Tubi, but it is out on DVD or Blu-ray, and so they did a showing of that. That was part of the program on Saturday, and all the actors and actresses were there, which was cool. And 130-year-old. When he bought it because he was looking for a warehouse. He has a mansion or a house in Cleveland where they filmed, I think, 8 or so movies last year. But now when he brings in actors from out of town and stuff, and camera crew, blah blah blah, they all stay at the house now. So I think he wants to reserve that more for kind of a home base. And so he wanted a warehouse and a place that he could build sets, and they were looking for warehouses and stuff. And what they found someone found was this 130-year-old church that, I don't know how long it's been. Hello, Pam. How long the church has been set and empty? But he said when he went in to look at it, it was raining outside and inside the church. The church still, I don't think it's still set up, doesn't have electric yet. So the electric that they did have was borrowed from extension cords. I think eventually, obviously they'll get the electric hooked up, but they repaired the ceiling and put kind of a cathedral ceiling in there and petitioned off some of the balcony area for offices and places that they're going to make scenes. So it was pretty cool to be there on Saturday and watch this movie. They had the big giant screen where they had a screening of Death Streamer, the vampire movie. and the cast was all there watching, and it was wild to watch the film and then kind of look around at one of the major locations was that place. So you're sitting literally in the film studio or set while you're watching the movie, and it was wild. It's kind of surreal, and with the and actresses and actors, I'll just say actors. So yeah, that was this Saturday, Church of Chills live, and what was cool is through the Reanimator was one of his movies, and in different movies over the years, he had a lot of memorabilia there that was fun to go around and videotape and just see. I've always been a huge fan of Reanimator, and to see some of the the pieces from the sets there was really cool. So yeah, we had Andrew Divoff, who was there and spoke, which is the video that I put up. He was in Wishmaster and Oblivion 1 and 2 and others. Death Streamer cast. Dana DiLorenzo, who is in, I think, 4 seasons of Ash vs. Evil Dead. And then Robin Cindy here, who I'm going to show you the Gingerdead Man collector's tin that's up on their site now, but she was the star in that film. And very cool. And she was a star in that, as well as Gary Busey, right? So they told a lot of Gary Busey stories, which were fun and a little disturbing. Is that church? Is that the church? Yeah, that's a church photo in the photo there. And I think, yeah, it's very cool. It's very cool. And they had, they had the movie light set shining on it. It was really kind of a cool, obviously Halloween time to be in this old church watching this movie with, it was really great. I'll go into more depth about that. And of course they had the boner meter, right? We'll get into that later, a little bit later. Gary Busey's a Tulsa boy. Oh, Hope's been here. She's on the phone. All right. Well, hey, good to see you. Good afternoon. Bottom right corner. Yeah. I didn't know Gary Busey he's from Tulsa, huh? So this is the set. I'll show this. The Gingerdead Man. The first movie Gary Busey plays the Gingerdead Man. He's in the first couple scenes of the movie where he's kind of he comes in a diner and kind of kills people, and then he dies. He comes back as a gingerbread man, right? As weird as it sounds, he comes back. Right up Graz Alley. Yeah, the boner meter. Yeah, so he comes back as a gingerbread man. Oddly enough, wild movie. But so here, so it comes in a cookie tin, right? This is a collector's box set. Comes in a cookie tin that's up on Full Moon Features now. Mine though, I got 2 of these. This one I got Robin Sidney personalized it to me, and of course Charles Band signed it up here. And let's see if there it is. The cookie tin. Right. Let's see if we can find Gary Busey. Yeah, there's a shot of Gary Busey right there. But so, yeah, it comes in this collector's tin. Mine was personalized, which is very cool. And we'll get into these. Let's see if I can open it. Yeah, it's a cool tin. Actually, luckily, I mean, when you bought the ticket, if you bought your tickets, which I did, they gave these away. So these more than covered the price of the ticket, just with the collector's tin. So the first thing that comes in the collector's tin is the Gingerdead Man himself figure. Yeah, the Gingerdead Man figure that will probably sit here in the studio with me, and played by Gary Busey in the first film. And then I'll show you the cover of the first film. I haven't watched all these. There's 5 films. 5 films comes in this tin. And the first 2 I've watched. The first the first movie is great. And that's the one with Robin Sidney. Again, she was in the thumbnail. Let's see there. You can see Gary Busey. And he's great in this movie. And the other thing, so then you got the Ginger Dead Man 2, The Passion of the Crust, right? The Passion of the Crust. So this is the one I watched Saturday when we came home from the event. And this is a great movie. These are all, I think these are all remastered, rescanned of some kind. Anyway, they look great. The I had only seen the first one on streaming, but on the Blu-ray it looks great. The Passion of the Crust looks great on the new scan, and the others I have not watched yet. So we'll do reviews on these when I watch them. But here's what we got. We got the Gingerdead Man 3, Saturday Night Cleaver, and then you got which is Gingerdead Man versus Evil Bong. Evil Bong is another series on Full Moon Feature, which they have a great app where you can watch all their movies and tons of other movies. Anyway, when you sign up for a year subscription, they send you a box set, and the Evil Bong was the box set I got. I'll have to review that too, or show that too. But Charles Band's really great with fans of the film, where he gives you, if you buy something, a lot of times you get a lot of gifts from that site. And then Gingerweed Man is the final film. So when we watch those, we'll get back to you on those. But it's a great collector's tin. I got 2 of them. This one was personalized, and so yeah, it's really cool. Cookie tin. And so that and the figure will sit here in the studio with me proudly as we enjoy Gingerdead Man. So yeah, like I said, the premise of the first film is just Gary Busey's a maniac. He gets eliminated and he comes back as a gingerbread man. And so it's a horror comedy. And it's great. If you know. Garrett, here's a tidbit about Pam loves tins. Yeah, well, the Gingerdead Man tin would be right up your alley then. I have 2 of them. Maybe I can fill them with cookies for Christmas or the holidays. Gracias. Gary Busey began on Saturday night local PBS channel called The Mespa Papazoide Show with Gaylord Sartain of Hee Haw, Tulsa Boys. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I love. They told I love Gary Busey. I feel like I don't know. He's got some smart things to say, right? I see some video clips. He's got some really intelligent things to say, but you have to read between the lines. And I guess he's not everybody's cup of tea. And they told some pretty wild stories, just like anybody in the entertainment business. I'm sure you could tell wild stories about. Good morning, Blackwatch. Good to see you. I like Ginger too. Go figure. Well, then that's right up. Yeah. So right up your alley, Pam. The gingerbread, but this is the Gingerdead Man, right? So no, it's a fun figure. It's one of their Tiny Terror collectors that they include in this box set, which I have a lot to review and show. But hey, Boats, let's go. Good afternoon. Good to see you. I have so many reviews, so I thought I was going to make a video, and I thought, well, I'll just go live and do it and talk to you guys. So that was Saturday. So they had celebrity appearances, which we named those. Oh, and they all signed this, and they gave these cardboard, version of what I'm showing on the screen. And of course, everybody signed this one too. And I got 2 of those. It was a great event. We'll go into that a little bit. So yeah, they had prizes and giveaways, which they did. They auctioned off a lot. They auctioned off about 7 or 8, some screen used puppets, and then they, old, they make 1-to-1 scale of all their puppets from the movies that are just great. And over the years, they had some screw ups and odd things and whatever. They auctioned off some set pieces from different movies. It was really cool, and a lot of money. I mean, I was thinking I might bid on something, but it was like we were saying to each other, "Don't people know how auctions work?" Because they would hold up a puppet, and then they would say, he would say, "Let's start off with $50." And then here's why. And so immediately someone would raise their hand and go 200. And I was thinking, these people never been to an auction before. You go from 50 to 200, but so they all sold for outrageous prices. But that kind of shocked even Charles Band, and people are also watching online, and they were bidding too. But there was a 20-second delay. I think he did let someone have one. He was saying, all right, I think 150 is a fair price. You could have it. I mean, really cool. Like I said, really great with the fans. David's like, Barbie has lots of cool stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Being I've collected music and movie memorabilia. This is easy for me to say. Music and movie memorabilia all my life. And then when we moved, David's not a big baby though. Yeah, right. Can't talk to Pam because she puts mayo on everything. Haven't caught you live in a while. Well, good afternoon. Good to see you. I haven't been live in a while. So yeah, you and everybody else hasn't caught me. Not much. I did like 1 or 2 in recent history, but we're going to pick it up more and we'll talk about it. We got a lot of calm down. We got a lot to talk about. All right, but we did go live on Hope's channel. It's in the chat. The last 2 Wednesdays at 7:30. Last Wednesday, the Wednesday before, we went live on her channel. She's blue, so I think you can click on her if you haven't seen those. Click on the link and go watch those and subscribe. Yeah, right. Boats, like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, do that. It was a great interview. Great interview. Had a good time. I've watched it back. It looked great. And yeah, so if you haven't seen it, click on Hope and subscribe and watch those interviews. Hope's jealous. Hope's jelly about something. Where was I? Where the heck was I? So we're watching. All right. Oh, yeah. Talking about that live auction. That was cool. I was thinking about getting in on the auction, but like I said, people never been to an auction before. They really wanted them. There was some really great things. Oh, but I was talking about memorabilia collecting. Yeah. When I moved in here, I said I'm going to grow up, and I'm going to stop collecting numbers bigger than Eddie. So there's that. Yeah. Look, I mean, it is the numbers are I mean, they are what they are. Okay. There's the link. All right. So click on that. Go watch that. Definitely. You could open a new window, watch that, watch me, subscribe to her channel. She'll tell us, maybe she's got a new interview this Wednesday at 7:30. So subscribe and so you can see that. But so I was gonna stop collecting, but that and actually I gave away quite a few things. And don't let the 12-year-old. Yeah, I know. It's not easy. It's not hard to get me distracted. So I gave away a lot of things, but then when you're a collector, you just can't walk away from it. It's like an addiction or a completist thing. If you get one movie, you got to get the whole series. And so, yeah, just back into collecting, and it's just fun. It's fun to do, isn't it? Yeah, if you don't sub, yeah, I read that wrong the first time. So yeah, but now I'm in full force back collecting. But there's just here's the thing about it though, is because this is as far as physical media. it's been popular for years, the streaming stuff, but the physical media, having the physical media, now's the greatest time in history for physical media. There's all these boutique companies fighting to do things. Well, this tin, for instance, this collector's tin, this is put out by Full Moon Features, but other companies are fighting for movies. They're fighting for packaging and cool things. I think the Gingerdead Man's attacking me. But physical media, just the packaging presentation, it's never been better. The release of 4Ks and the new scans of movies, it's never looked better. It's never sounded better. So this is a great time to be alive, to be a collector. And so, yeah, you have to calm down, right? And be specific on collecting things, because it obviously could be an expensive habit. So you got to calm down, but it's never been better. There's never been, as far as what you get for your money, slip covers, slip cases, box sets. It's great. So yeah, so and I've been collecting a lot, and I have a lot to show you. So we'll be making a lot of videos down in the studio, which is great. So where else was I? All right, so that was that. But this is definitely the best time ever in history as far as physical media. And there's that. But it's fun if you like movies and music, stuff like that. So we'll get back to a little more about this event on Saturday. So they had a Full Moon merch booth, right? Which could have got ugly, folks. The merch booth could have got ugly, because they had all these 1-to-1 scale. I did order 1-to-1 scale, of which they're making 100 or 200 of a Blade figure from Puppet Master that was only available at that show. So I did get one of those. One of those is coming in a couple weeks, so we'll show that. Really awesome. But it could have got ugly because they had a lot of the 1-to-1 figures, the whole thing of their Blu-rays, box sets, figures, clothing, hats, shirts, shoes. But I did order just that one figure, 1-to-1 scale figure. So he's like this big of Blade that you'll see when we do an unveiling video of that. But I couldn't. Oh, because it was at a pretty big discounted price too for being at the show. But I've been a fan of these films. Like, these were the films that the horror movies. As a teenager, when you'd go to the video store, you'd beg your mom to rent, or further on in your teenage years that you would rent, like Cellar Dweller and stuff like that, Puppet Man. I mean, on and on, with hundreds of films that Charles Band's made. So and so this was really amazing. Saturday's event was just amazing to get to meet him and Robin Sidney, who's actually now his wife. She starred in Gingerdead Man 20 years ago, and now she's his wife. All right, so we'll get to the boner meter, should we? Yeah. So the boner meter, if you see my video that I put up with Andrew Divoff, you're like, why are you sitting behind this column? There's this covered up column. Why are you? I'm not. It's not a column. Later in the event they unveiled it was the boner meter, and boner meter is this giant mechanical. It's got gears down here, and then it's a giant boner, and it's got limp, half chub, and full boner. So the last thing of the event they had, here's what the meter was for. They had the last thing of the event was they were going to put on a little skit or movie scene, and they had 3 competitions: the monster, the GQ guy, and the hot girl, right? So who wants to be the monster? So people would get up, 4 or 5 people would get up that want to play the monster's part, explain who they were, their name. And then the audience got to vote on who they thought the monster should be. And so by the audience applause, it would go higher up the meter. And so whoever got the, full boner got to be the monster. You know, whoever got the full boner got to be the GQ guy, and then two girls got the full boner. As far as the hot chick, so they were two hot chicks, and I didn't film that because uh, I knew the premise, and yeah, there was the the, the final outcome was the two girls showed their boobs, and it killed them out. That's how it killed the monster. So I didn't want to film that. Sorry about that, Grob, but yeah, I just didn't want to be a part of filming that. I know that you would have liked it if I did, probably. Mm-hmm. Yeah, different than the Peter meter. So anyway, it was a giant prop. Yeah, I know. What? No, I actually that was the only part I didn't film. I filmed part of them practicing it, but that I didn't want to. I didn't want to be a part of filming that, so I just didn't. And but I knew that would disappoint you. So yeah, Church of Chill. So now they got this church. I think they're gonna do this event probably once a year. But that boner meter, 20 years ago they used to do these. They're called road shows, and they would go, and they were huge. But this was the first one there, kind of a trial run. I think they shot 200 people. I don't know. I think it got close. I think there was close to 200. Um, but here's that blade that I was telling you about, blood splattered blade. Pam's confused over here with her squash. So yeah, there's the 1-to-1 figure blade, exclusive to the Church of Chills. Guests and live streamers only 200. So there's that. Yeah, so Dana DiLorenzo was there from Ash vs. Evil Dead. She was great. I have that on video. Probably release some of that. I did release Andrew Divoff's. He was great. I could relate to him quite a bit on how he saw things. I think they were shooting a film, Oblivion, in Romania, which was one of the things he talked about. But I could relate to traveling with what he took from it. Yeah, so this is that event. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was an awesome time. I'll tell you when, I got, like I did in the short, a great footage of that outside. Again, he talked, and he began the night talking about why I bought that church, which I kind of explained. Then they showed the movie Death Streamer, which was great. Then they came back, interviewed Robin and Dana and Andrew, and then they did that. That movie scene. They took a break. They took an intermission and signed everything, all these tins and whatever anybody brought. And it was a really great event. And normally when you go to an event, this was 7 to 11, right? So normally when you go to an event, quarter to 11 or 11, right on the dot, the event will end. Okay, so this event was from 7 to 11. We left, and we could have stayed a little longer because they were doing more autograph signing and talking in general. And I mean, it was such a lot of cool people there. The event was from 7 to 11. It ended. We left just after it ended. It was scheduled for 7 to 11. You pay to go to an event from 7 to 11. We left at 1 in the morning. So it went 2 hours longer than it was supposed to. 2 hours longer. So, yeah, I mean, they had, I think the private security was only even hired till 11. They had security, and I think they probably left somewhere around 11 because their contract, but this kept going. Remember, this is a church. It's private property. So yeah, as long as I guess the neighbors don't complain or whatever, I mean, it just kept going. It was great. Really great. 2 extra hours. Really fun. Kind of informal. Formal, and it was the first time. So again, they were borrowing electricity, trying to get the sound right, the lights, getting everything turned on, and blah blah. But it's kind of like it's a full moon museum in there, and just being in the church for the thing was, it was so cool. Yeah, yeah, and great around Halloween. Right, it was really great. Yeah, Church of Chills. So check that movie out if you get a chance. It's pretty cool. Um, what else about this? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And yeah, I wanted to show you this too. The box that the tin came in is even awesome to display, right? If you could see it. So there's that. So I recommend that if you like full moon features, films. The Gingerdead Man will not disappoint. Yeah, informal, small gatherings. Yeah, yeah. So it's great, and like I said, they'll do it once a year. Um, and then and it's kind of like one of the. Well, I know they're going to do storage, and then they got some offices set up there at that church, and different sets built upstairs. Like I said, I didn't see those. But it's kind of like, yeah, they're gonna, what do you do? They'll have an event once a year. They'll probably film here and there in some of those sets, but you can't use that interior for every movie, right? So it's just a wild uh, kind of uh, thing to do, to buy a church just for a set of the movie. But it's cool. I'm glad it's right down the street for me. Yeah, there was candy. As a matter of fact, um, there was food, candy. I think they were charging for it, but at the end, when we were leaving, Robin said, take whatever food you want, because they live in California. They're not, they're going to fly back to California. They're not going to take all this candy. I mean, they had full display of snacks and candy and stuff. So she's like, take whatever you want. So we filled, half the bag. Or, nah, pretty conservative, but took some candy on the way home. Of course, I can't eat candy unless my blood sugar's low. So, but I have it just in case. Let me check this out real quick. All right, I just want to check that background music. I haven't turned that on in a long time. But yeah, just so there's not some dead space. Mm. But so yeah, there was absolutely some candy. All right, cool. 5x5. Yeah. So yeah, there was absolutely some candy. So yeah, there's that. So that's it. That's the wrap on the Gingerdead Man collector set. If you're watching this video in the future, there's kind of a sneak peek. Mine's autograph, which I'm really happy with, and I have one just signed, which I don't know. I'll probably sell that one. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard for me to get rid of things, so we'll see what I do with that. But so that's that. Yeah, it's a great box set, great collector's tin, and it went hand in hand with this evening at the Church of Chills, Full Moon Roadshow. Fantastic. Yep. Um, let's see what else is going on. So Wednesday we're doing the same thing with Rocky Horror Picture Show, right? So we're gonna go see Rocky Horror Picture Show. Nell Campbell, Little Nell, Columbia from the film's gonna be there. There's a VIP meet and greet there, which I'll go meet her and then have her sign this. I got this off eBay cheap. I think I'm gonna take the figure out and have her sign the base of it. But it's the Little Nell Columbia figure. I think I'm going to take it out and have her sign the base, right? Or have her sign the packaging. What do you think? Packaging or base? I'll let you guys tell me. Packaging, sign right here, or the base in there? and then I'll maybe if I do the bass, I'll take her out and uh bass. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And then I'll just stand her here and store the box away. I'll just stand her here next to the Gingerdead Man and put her hat on. You know. Yeah, I think I'll go. Yeah, definitely with the bass. So yeah, I can't wait to do that. That's Wednesday. Um, so that should be wild. Um, the crowd here at the Church of Chills was actually a very chill crowd. A lot of collectors, a lot of people. There's a guy that I met that I sent him a message. I talked to him there, but he used to be a horror host here in Cleveland on Channel 23, and I won't name him yet, but we'll name him if when he gets back to me. But we were talking outside about a lot of Ed Wood films and different films that he hosted as a horror host, which he just introduced them. I'm sure you guys had them all in your towns, your own horror hosts that would host a show at midnight on Saturday or something. Unopened packages were worth more. Yeah, I think they are probably, or in most cases. I have a mixed bag of things. I do have a lot of things that I do not, that I haven't opened, because I figure I probably won't sell them, but whoever inherits the stuff could, and they're like, I don't want all this stuff that could sell them, and probably get more. But there are quite a few things I have that I took out for that fact. I'm not going to sell it. If it depends for me. If the packaging is so cool, I'll leave it in there. Because a lot of times the packaging, like I said, physical media nowadays, the packet, there's different, the subspecies box that I have by Full Moon, it's sitting in there opened, but then the box that came in with the graphics and everything is displayed too, because it's so cool, right? So you're right, Blackwatch. It is absolutely probably worth more. But in this case, of Little Nell, for instance, if I save the packaging, I could put her back in there. And also, because the packaging's got the certificate of authenticity, but for what I've paid for it, to have the autograph on the actual item, I think is key. And I think actually that would be worth more, maybe, than this packaging. Because this isn't an expensive item. This did not appreciate in value much. Actually, these were made in 1999. I had them back in 1999, and over the years, I lost them. So I had to re-get this on eBay. Yeah. Oh, cool, Gra. Of Gary Busey when he was 18. Yeah. So yeah, this horror host. We talked, and then he's gonna come. He's gonna come on the show, and we'll do a discussion about movies. He's really great. He's got a channel on YouTube, which I'll promote when he comes on. I can't, and I probably would say it right now, except I can't really remember. I'll have to go back. But yeah, I think unopened stuff. I have a lot of unopened stuff. But it just depends. If you're doing it strictly for resale value, for me, again, it all has to do with how cool the packaging is. I have a lot of Universal monsters that I took out because the packaging was kind of generic. I get in moods, like those I had in the packaging probably for 10 years, and then one day I was like, you know what, I'm gonna open all these things up, and that's exactly what I did. But I mean, whatever, I enjoy it. But it's mixed for me, but it all still does have value. It really does. um um yeah, it all still has value, and it's fun to display. But let's see. Oh, so I think Tuesday, tomorrow night, we're gonna do a show in here. I believe we're gonna do that Tuesday night, right? 7:30 maybe. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, y'all. We'll do a few more minutes here, and then I got to go play with my toys and watch a movie or something. I think, yeah, with Hope, we're gonna do, I think, 7:30 tomorrow. Of course, she's got her show on Wednesday. I think that's tomorrow we discussed. Anyway, if so, I'll make that thumbnail later. Right, Pam? Things are meant to be enjoyed. Yeah, open them up. Yeah, I do. I do a lot of things. Some things, if they're like super rare or something or hard to get, I'll leave them in. Um, or like I said, we said Tuesday. All right, so that's tomorrow, Tuesday night. So Tuesday night at 7:30. So, well, let's talk about that for 1 second. What we're gonna do? Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me. No, I don't want to remove. What do I want to do? Stop my camera for just 1 second. All right, talks among yourselves for 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Are you talking amongst yourselves? Yeah, time for a moment of awkward silence. I'll turn the camera on in a minute. Calm down. I need to turn it off for a second. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking about Tuesdays, because I think we were talking about doing like two or, 3 or 4 topics. We'll do 2 or 3, 4 topics and then like wrap up with questions, kind of like we did in that interview. So I don't know how to come up with the topics. Whether I know that X or Twitter is loaded. That might be just one of the topics. One of the topics might be things I saw on X or Twitter because they're outrageous. Blackwatch is talking to his imaginary friends. That's great. But I think so. Right now, I think we might do that. Like one of the topics will be something on X or Twitter or multiple things from Twitter or X because it's outrageous. We know that the election's coming up, and so it's getting in just what? How many days till the election? Only 6 days. Okay. 6 days to the election. So it's getting crazy. The ad Hope says like 8. So the ads are getting ramped up. You can't turn on anything. What's up, Eddie? What's going on? Good to see you. Good afternoon. I guess I could get rid of the Church of Chills thing, but I'll leave it up. Calm down. I'll leave it up. What's up, Eddie? What's going on? Good to see you. So so that's what I think we'll do. So yeah, you can't turn on anything without political ads, and it's outrageous, right? So that'll be the good thing when it's all over. We won't have to hear those at every. Calm down. Yeah, calm down. Calm down and visit the store. I should put the link in the description, the Discord links, all that. I'll do that later. This is just a quick thing. So I think that's what we'll do on Tuesday nights, Tuesday evening, 7:30. I think we will. Yeah, here's the thing. So we're in the chat. So we'll do one from X. One of the topics will be from X. Yeah, buy a David Devine shirt. We have David Devine Broadcasting hoodies in there. They're white, but they're awesome. I do have one. Excellent. Just don't spill coffee or wine on it. And if you do, who cares? But yeah, buy one of those. I got to revamp the store too. I haven't even looked in the store for a long time until I posted it in the group chat last night. But so that's what I'm going to do. I think on Tuesdays we'll come up with topics that the folks that are privileged to be in the group chat on the phone, that goes off all day long, but that's cool. Uh oh, Eddie's gonna threaten me. Uh-oh. I don't want to be threatened. I don't want to threaten you. Don't feel threatened. Whoever's here on Tuesday, Eddie, I'm only going to do an hour. I'm only going to do an hour, and whoever's here, I'll send them over to your show. Yeah, I don't chat that much. But so that's the thing. I think that if you're in that group chat, however you got selected, or you're in that group chat, I think the other 2 or 3 topics can come from that group chat. And obviously, hand pick and weed. There's certain things that I don't want to talk about. But any good stories, I think, will come from that group chat. So we'll do, yeah, definitely, Pam. Calm down, everyone. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah. We're fine. We're only going to do an hour, but I think the rest of the topics, obviously I'm going to do movie videos and stuff like that. So, and movies might be one of the topics, but we'll pick one from X or 2 or a group that makes sense. And the rest of the topics, 2 or 3, will come from that group chat, and then we'll wrap it up with questions. That's what we'll do. Right. Yeah. Make this. Yeah, exactly. Suggest things all day long in that group chat. And right. Yeah. Ultimately, it will be Hope's decision. Right. Yeah. So that's what we'll do. So get your questions in. Or, if you have an important topic, you can email me at daviddevinebroadcast@gmail.com. And maybe we'll pick your topic. But we'll do that. It's going to be an hour. 15 minutes a topic or whatever. 10 minutes a topic. And then wrap up with some questions or whatever. And then get out of here. And then we'll go watch Eddie over at Eddie Block Film. Block Party. Yeah, we'll go over there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And it'll be fun, and everybody have a good time, and that's it. All right. A few more minutes. Calm down, only a few more minutes. So recap. Let's recap this thing. We did the Gingerdead Man tin, which looks fantastic. Mine was personalized. We showed that. Got the tin. The 5 movies. The Gingerdead Man figure. Right? Great. We covered the Church of Chills Live, which was phenomenal. I'll recap that once again. It was hosted by Charles Band. Been a massive fan since the 80s. Blockhouse Party. There we go. Hope doesn't do fun. All right, we don't have to have fun now. We did Church of Chills Live, hosted by Charles Band, which huge fan since the 80s, so it was awesome meeting him. Andrew Divoff with The Greatest Story, which I put in the video, which you can go watch. We met the Death Streamer cast. We watched Death Streamer, the new Full Moon Features movie. Dana DiLorenzo was there, wasn't she? From Ash vs. Evil Dead TV show. She was in the 4 seasons at least. And Robin Sidney. We saw the auctions. We saw the boner meter. Went to the church. And there's no electric in that church. I told you guys, so it was freezing. I mean, it started off okay, but can you imagine how cold it got towards 1 a.m. in a 130-year-old church? So it got a little cold. So I have a little cold. I think I had one, but it's been a little amplified from that experience. Well worth it though. And we talked about the merch booth. We talked about what we're doing Wednesday with Little Nell. Eddie threatened us. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, and then we talked about what we're doing Wednesday, and then Tuesday, of course, tomorrow night at 7:30, competing, going right up against Eddie. No, I'm just kidding. We're not. All right, maybe we are. I don't know, but it's once a week. That's all we're doing. So we're going to do one topic off X. Maybe we'll talk about a movie. We'll do 1 or 2 topics or a group of topics off X. leading in, especially to this election season, which is from the chat, I've learned it's either 6 or 8 days away. Oh yeah, Pam's collecting dollars for the RV, which she's getting plenty of me since I've been losing every bet. And then, like I said, you could either email me your topic, or we'll just do them from the group chat. People could just name a topic, or a weird. Weird is good, by the way. A weird topic that we'll talk about 10 or 15 minutes, and then move on and just say hi on Tuesday nights. Yeah, Pam, I'm gonna help. At least let me sleep at least one night in the RV once I pay for it. You know, when you're passing through Ohio or whatever. At least let me sleep on the floor in the RV or out under the awning, since I'm contributing so much money towards it. All right, there we go. Let's go here. Well, this is fun. Again, Gingerdead Man, Collector's Tin. Check it out if you're interested at all. I recommend it. All right, here we go. Did I cover everything? Is there anything else? There's a possible topic right there. Why cavemen can't grow squash. Yeah, you never know. That could be a topic. Cavemen could be a topic. Squash could be a topic. Oh, no cavemen. All right, there you go. There's your answer right there. Ask immediate decision making. No cavemen. No cavemen. But it should be fun. Yeah, it should be fun. Yeah, no cavemen. Yeah, I mean, the topics could be unlimited, because like this just today, I was reading one on X that was like that had theories. Yeah, I don't know. We'd have to, maybe we'll have to make our own boner meter. I don't know. There's something, but I don't think I want a boner meter. But maybe a meter of some kind. Yeah, I was reading something on X today about Cabbage Patch Kids, kind of a conspiracy on how that all stemmed, and that went down a crazy rabbit hole. So stuff like that could be definitely a topic. So that's, I don't know, cavemen, Cabbage Patch Kids. Yeah, it's two different things, but I don't know. That's how my brain associates things. Their club might. Yeah. Yep. All right. Here we go. So no cavemen, I guess. All right. Let's find an end. Let's find an end to wrap this thing up. Find something that says the end. Let's see. Oh, that's maybe this will be a subject. Maybe this text I just got will be a subject. It's weird. I'll have to get in there and dissect that after I get off here. What's up, Indy? Good to see you. Good afternoon. We were jumping on and doing a review of Gingerdead Man. Then it just went off into many different directions, which it does. Yeah, good to see you, Indy. Hope you have a good day. Oh, what was that? Oh, here we go. I was getting to find it. So get the topics in, and yeah, we'll see you on the next review. Oh no, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow night. What am I talking about? Kimchi goes on eggs too as a topic. Hey, what's up, Mike Jones? Good to see you. What is kimchi? Let's look it up. Um, kimchi. What is this? Kimchi. Korea, is it Korean? Sempio Kimchi Original. This one's gluten free. It's good and good for you. I've made it all these years without pickled radish. Oh yeah, here it is. Authentic Korean side dish made with Napa cabbage, garlic, ginger, Asian pear, and a touch of red chili. I mean, it sounds really good, right? Um, but I don't know about eggs. See, that's the thing. When you're mixing eggs with mayonnaise, I don't. What did I hear today? Mayonnaise. I don't know. Gra was of course he's a caveman, but he was putting I think jelly on his. I don't like I said. I think that cheese, like the Waffle House way, is great, right? With cheese, sounds delicious if you're a duck. I don't know. It sounds good, but I don't know about eggs though. Oh, wildlife. What's good? Good afternoon. He says homemade kimchi is always good. So it looks like they have it here with some sort of seafood, right? I've never heard of it. So all of you in the future that are stopping by to watch the Gingerdead Man review, you're also getting some delightful insight on kimchi. It's a bonus. Thank you. Hit the, please like and subscribe. All right, let's look. I don't know how to scroll over farther. Salted fermented vegetables, most often cabbage and Korean radish. I mean, these people look real happy that are eating it. Look at that. All right, you learn something new every day. Let's click on one more. Kimchi. I don't know. You guys eat this on eggs, you say, huh? I don't know. I don't know. I think eggs are great with without kimchi, but I don't know. I never tried it. Maybe I will someday. We'll see. All right, there we go. All right, let's wrap it up one more time. Great on burgers. I'm going to try it. I'm going to put kimchi on my shopping list. I've never tried it. But that's what happens every time you fire up the thing, right? You learn at least something. Tinfoil hats. Pam's selling tinfoil hats. I don't know. We'll try Pam's kimchi. All right, so there you have it. Those of you that clicked on for the Gingerdead Man review, you got the bonus kimchi content. Please like and subscribe. Wildlife says the Asian market, they have pretty good cucumber kimchi. That sounds good. I love cucumbers. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, definitely try this kimchi. See that? Fire up the live stream. You learned something. All right. So we did the review. We talked about Saturday, which we'll continue to talk about Saturday because kimchi is really healthy. If you like spicy things, then you'll like it. All right, everybody, try some kimchi with me this week. Yeah, so we'll talk more about that live event. That was just a blast. And we will. Pam knows. Yes, she knows. You learn things. All right, we'll see you tomorrow at 7:30. Let me find the outro. It's great to see everybody on the live review. All right, here we go. I hope this ends well. It says end, I think. So we'll see you tomorrow at 7:30. And until then, have a great day. Calm down. Try some kimchi. And check out the Gingerdead Man at Full Moon Features. See y'all.